chest. I feel it in my bones.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and our home team.
Set to kick off.
Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen, the rookie Tyler Luke, set to kick things off. Off we go from South America.
Let's go!
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now, faking the give. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
That's good.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Like a shark fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we took it slaughter.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's another.
13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. It's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive, and as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
15 yards.
They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check out.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. But the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
60 Bobcats, 6 Hawks, come 19, come 19. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Back to the air one more time. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll take this one in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Condors. That touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They send Godwin in motion. Right to the air is Prescott. He's got the first-round pick, Teteroa McMillan. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Plus, to his right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Hendricks.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. So a big one there to start the drive. 45 yards.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
He'll drop to throw. That one taken in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Rio.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
14. Lions nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
first down. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
Third down.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. Inside the 25. And he will score. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Lions. With that, he draws near the all-time record. He has 29 touchdowns on the season. The PAT, up and good. And the Lions are on the board. It's now 14-7. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it'll lead to a second down.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Take off.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane close quickly. Here comes third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cup 19, Cup 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
They'll look to throw. The throw caught by Dell on the outside. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. And that will be a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Tag. Viking, 18.
They'll run with Irving. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. One quarter in the books. 14-7 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing now on third and long. He's got his man complete to Dell. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
A give. This is Irvin.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcats. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
He'll look to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Now they'll set up to under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
8-yard line.
So 3rd and goal inside the 5, Mike. Defensively, what you're trying to do is, of course, keep him out of the end zone. But the second step is don't allow them to have any decision about whether or not they want to go for it on 4th down. So now after that sack, they take the loss and probably leads to a field goal attempt.
19 tight. 79 Broncos. Come 19. Come 19. Buffalo 18. Check up.
Forced to his right.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
Ready? Viking 18. Ready?
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Condors. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Velus Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Gray brought in motion. Once again, it's Jacobs. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's going to have a Lions first down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of a football.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
Over the middle, that's Godwin. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
Detroit Lions, first down. A 28-yard gain.
1st and 10.
Lions, first down.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, check, boy.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He connects with Gray on that one. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And a good job there of hemming him in. They get it to the 8-yard line. 2nd down, Prescott. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Detroit. Luke now for the extra point. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. Oh, big hole left side. He's inside the 40. Still going. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set up. 18. Liking 18. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. Jones now on the return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Dak going to throw it here on first down. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First down, Lions.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll run the toss to Jacob. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Back to throw is Prescott. And on third down, that ball's incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Fielded at the 9. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
They'll take over. First down and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
70 Timberwolf. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's made by Pickens. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That's another.
Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Get up.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
19 Lion. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
They'll look to throw yet again. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Tommy Tremble, the tight end, the man he was looking for there. And it'll be 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Trap 60. Trap 60.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw again. Escaping to his left. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Back to the air one more time. That one taken in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Rio. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Godwin working the right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Now trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. It's
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And third down just became a lot tougher. So now after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert in his 3rd and 9. Dak to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 43 yards.
A gain of 43 yards. First down, Detroit.
Prescott on first down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And the Condors force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Throw here down the field. It'll fall. Incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. That one good for 29.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
A quick throw taken in out wide by Dell. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Back at the 46-yard
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Day. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
To throw is O'Connell. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to let The jab of their own, knock this ball away and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
This a must-stop for this defense. Facing third and long. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. He'll look middle and finds McBride his tight end.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Condors add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That complete to Jacobs. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline. And he's able to extend this drive.
To the air again. Prescott. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. They'll throw again. Dak. To the left side. To Godwin. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Prescott again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
A nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, Harley!
Again, Prescott to the air. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. But he doesn't. And now third down comes up.
Yards to go.
Yeah, here we go! I take Harley!
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
On 1st down, here's Irving. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Come on, set. Ready?
On play action, O'Connell. That's brought in right side by Pickett. And he'll get about 12 yards here as he's out of bounds. That'll make things a little easier on 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now O'Connell. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. It's a big one right there. 37 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
From the pistol, it's O'Connell. That one into the hands of Jefferson. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give him 14 on that one. That's enough for a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Crunch. Mustang 19. Let's go. 70 Rangers. Ready?
From the gun, it's O'Connell. It is brought in the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Condors. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. They'll play action. It's Prescott. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Prescott. We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. Now it's 2nd and 1. Now Prescott. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tenerella McMillan. Touchdown, Lions.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Prescott now. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack off the 2-point conversion.
44, Lions 28. Tyler Loop set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
46-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Off the play fake, it's O'Connell. That's to the right side, caught by McBride. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front.
Ready, set, Cougar 19.
This one tapped forward on the pop pass. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
Tyson Anderson on the tackle. A gain of 6 brings up
Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 29-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To throw is O'Connell. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. This one all but over. Here's 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 9.
He'll look to throw. Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Exiting the pocket right. That's to the right side and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
On third down, Prescott. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down. The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Lions...
They sent Godwin in motion. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
Intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jonathan Cooper. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Turn up.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So the fans